All right, next we are going to tackle our of sums. Now, to understand exactly what is being asked of you with an of sum, you need to look at it from a practical point of view. You have 12 sweets, right? You and your friend need to share these sweets between the two of you. So it would make sense that they get half of the 12 packet of sweets. And if I had to ask you, well, how many would that be? You would tell me immediately, well, half of that packet of sweets, and there's 12 in them, that will be 6. Now, that is why our answer is not in a fraction, it's in a whole number with of sums. Because you are being asked for an amount, you're being asked to divide here. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You are being asked, well, what is half of these 12 sweets? I need to, break them up into an amount. I need to share them. So what I would do is then divide them, right? That's what you'd say. You'd say, well, I would share out the sweets. And each of you would get 6 of those sweets. Okay. Now, when it comes to ones that are half of 12, we know that maybe in our heads that is how much it is. If I ask you what's half of 10, you'll probably tell me very quickly, well, it's 5. Okay. And you know that is a whole number, right? Because we are dividing up whole numbers here when we have of sums. Okay, so now when things are a little bit different with our fractions, that's when sometimes we wonder, well, what on earth are we actually being asked here? Okay, so you're being asked for 3/8 of 40. What that means is you are taking 40, the whole number 40, you're breaking it up into 8 groups, and we want to know, what is 3? What is the number? How many will be in 3 of those groups? So the trick that we like to teach for these of sums is called the DDTT method. Divide with the denominator, and then take your answer and times with the top number or the numerator. But TT sounds better. Okay, so that means that 40 divided by 8 is 5. But I'm not done. So that means that if I take 40 and I divide it up into 8 groups, there will be 5 in each group. But now I need to take my answer and times it by the top number, DDTT. So 5 times by, in this case, 3, that is equal to 15. So my whole number is 15. So if I had 40 sweets now, and I had to give 3/8 to my friend, I would then have to break them up into 8 groups, and then I'd have to see how many is in 3 of those groups. So 5 times 3, and that's 15. Right, so one more. Sorry for the barking in the background. The contractors are busy doing some work on the house. Okay, so our next one, let's do let's do a 7 times table 1. 3/7 of 49. Okay, so again, I use my DDTT method. So DDTT. So I'm being asked if I had to divide 49 into 7 groups and then multiply those groups by 3 of them. What is the value of that? Okay. So then I'm going to say DD, divide down or divide with denominator. So 49 divided by 7 is 7. And then I times the top. TT times the top. So I take my answer, which was 7, and I times it by the top, which is 3. That is going to equal to 21. Okay, so please go have a look in your maths book and in your textbook for some examples to practice of these. Remember, the more you practice, the more you remember these little hooks, these little rules that we have gone over the weeks. Good luck, girls. Let me know if you need any help.